Welcome to Let's Start a Band podcast. We have the High Life with us. They've just come off Wreckfest stage this weekend. We're very lucky to have them. Their new track Honey is outstanding. On behalf of proper indie rock and roll, I'm so happy and thankful they've brought that out. What a single it is. I want to undercover your roots right back from the very start. Tell me about the first song you guys ever wrote, what inspired it, and how do you feel about it now?
The first song we ever wrote was a song called
Yeah,
She Said.
yeah. It's not released.
Not
It's not
released. We
released.
never did anything with it.
No, it never
It
did
was
anything
literally
with it.
just the first thing me and Dan moved in together, and we just both started writing and stuff. And yeah, that was the first thing that came out within the first couple of days. But yeah,
Will anyone hear that? Is it just going to be tucked away?
That's gone.
That's
That's
gone for the
gone.
band.
That's gone. That was the first one. Mate.
Yeah.
That was.
It is a duet. It is just a duet for those two. None of us.
Very much, yeah.
the band's heard it, but yeah, no one else will. I know.
No,
Yeah, they're like, keep it to you two. We're
yeah,
all right. Who are your heroes growing up, guys? Because listening to your music, there's a lot of bands that I think there's particular sounds to that their fans would be your fans, but it's really interesting to me who are some of your heroes growing up, who are on the posters or your screensavers.
Oasis. I've grown up on it. My dad and my mum really all loved Oasis. So we just sort of grew up with them. A lot of the Libertines, a lot of indie stuff really. Blur and yeah, just everything.
Is that for the
really.
whole band? Are we all agreeing with them? Is there any other names you
I
try?
was completely different. I didn't. I was on like R&B rap throughout my as I was growing up, to be honest. And then it was only like 2 years ago I really got into indie.
Yeah,
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 well, to be honest.
I forced them basically.
Yeah.
I was fully pop punk, still am.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a mix in the band. We've got a massive mix.
That
I'm a
is-
guitarist.
It's a real mix. I mean, in every direction, really. It's quite cool to see that come in. We need to talk about the new track, Honey. I want you to tell me
Yeah.
about it. Where did it come from? Because for those indie bangers, I mean, you see behind me, Two Door Cinema Club, Catfished. I mean, that track, it wouldn't be out of place on some of those albums. It's phenomenal. So talk to me about it.
I mean, essentially, it's all about a crazy ex, and we've all had a
We've all
crazy
had a
ex.
crazy
Do you
ex.
know what I mean? But it's also just being like, you go love yourself now. Like, I'm done. You go do you. I'll go do me, and it's just that separation. That's what the
Don't
track's
love
all about.
yourself is the line, is it?
Well, but in a nice way, in a PG term.
And something, a song like that for me is absolutely fantastic. So how long does it take to come from first idea to being out on platforms? What does that process look like?
That one was quite quick, to be honest.
Yeah,
You boys sent us all the demo.
Yeah.
We kind of played it, I think, 3 times in a practice, and we went straight into the studio. It was our first time in the studio. Where all 5 of us were there at the same time, so it kind of developed very quickly over 2 days.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, there's a quick turnaround that. In terms of some of those big names you meant there, Blur in there, some different genres, different backgrounds. If you were to meet the Noel Gallagher brothers, Noel and Liam Gallagher brothers in a lift, you have time for one question. What would you ask them?
Oh, what a question.
That's on you, Zach.
That is on you.
I
Zach.
want to see what you come up with here.
I would fluff it. I would ask the most pointless question ever. It would mean nothing, and I would kick myself weeks afterwards. They'd be like now being put on the spot. I don't have a
No, you've just walked into the lift, like you've got one
exactly.
chance, or they're just walking out. You've got
Well,
to shoot
funny
a
enough,
shot here.
Just a quick change. We saw Tom Hiddleston in. Is it Tom Hiddleston? The guy.
Tom Hiddleston, yeah,
Yeah,
the one
the
that
guy
plays
plays
Loki.
Loki.
The one that plays Loki.
We saw him in London the other day. We'd just come off a gig. It was the next day, and I was looking rough as anything. And I think this is how the same interaction would go. I caught his eye, and I pointed at him and went, "You that actor yet?" And he went, "Yeah." I was like, "Sweet." And he just walked off. There was no. And the worst part the most embarrassing part about it all, though, is he said I was on one of them line bikes, and he asked me like, where am I going to park it, but I thought he wanted it, So he was like, where are you going to park the night bike? I was like, mate, you can have it if you want. And he was like, nah, I'm alright. Oh, I was so embarrassed.
Mate, you're gonna have nightmares for that for years now. Just like playing.
Yeah.
No, luckily I do embarrassing things all the time, so like it just gets refreshing.
I actually met Noel to do some content on the Isle of Wight, and you know I don't really get nervous. The only artist that's genuinely made me nervous was Arctic Monkeys,
Really?
and I saw Noel, and I was like, oh my god, like because you hear all the rumors about I don't know if he was gonna be snappy or just,
Yeah.
and you know what, he was absolutely lovely. He was
Was he?
absolutely sound, and
Solid.
yeah, so he's not as bad as maybe people
It's a
him out to
persona
be.
as well, most of it, innit? It's all that artist persona stuff. A lot of them are mean on camera, but then when you actually meet them, they're pretty sweet.
Absolutely. So you guys have played obviously at some cool venues. I want to know what's the worst gig you've ever played and what's the best gig you've ever played.
Levels was the worst gig. There was like 4 people. That was the worst gig. We got told that 6 tickets sold and 4 people turned up. We couldn't believe it.
And that 4 people included the bar staff and the bouncer.
Yeah. The band before us played to the sound engineer.
Did you play it like it was Wembley though? Did you
Oh, yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
God,
Yeah, smashed
I
it
came
out
off
still.
sweating. I was loving it.
Smashed it out still.
We got some great videos. It's all good.
Yeah, it was good.
I love that.
Yeah.
Guys, what's the band's WhatsApp group called? Who named it? And what's the most outrageous thing that's been in it? Be careful.
That's it. It was just called the highlight.
I made it a couple of years, 3
Yeah.
years ago now, 2
Yeah.
years ago. And it's just
We
called
do
the
have-
highlight. It's never changed. And I'm not telling you the worst
Yeah.
thing I can
We do have some incriminating stuff in there.
That's incriminating.
We all screenshot it so you can't delete it.
Yeah.
Not going
We're
away.
probably going to use it against each other when we get into an argument.
Highlights go massive. They're supporting Oasis. The band splits. There's all these screenshots.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, I want to talk into some of the strategy. Obviously, a lot of musicians listen to this podcast. What's the strategy you guys use when you hit with a creative block? Like when I speak to artists, some people, if they're stuck, they go away and it naturally comes. Some people really stick with it. How do the High Life deal with that?
Leave it. You got to walk away. If it's not coming, walk away and do something. Go do something. Get inspiration from that.
Basically,
and then
go
come back
get
to it.
drunk.
Yeah.
Go on a night out. Go get some inspiration. Go to a city for the weekend or something, and just have a bit of a party and tear up, and then start again on Monday. It's not. Yeah.
Sounds ideal. Sounds absolutely ideal. Now, watching your guys perform on Saturday was absolutely incredible. Coming off stage, you boys were like radiators, or the heat you were generating was quite something. When you're up there playing along, you know, you're playing a solo, you're singing, you're drumming away. What do you see in your head as artists? It's a question I've always wondered. Like, is it shapes? Is it numbers? Is it muscle memory? Are you present in that moment, or are you back when you first wrote the song? What's going on there?
You get taken away by it. You don't even know what's going on. After the first song, it just happens naturally. There's no like, oh, I need to think of this, I need to think of that. It all just falls into place after that. For me anyway.
I'll watch out and listen for the band and pick out who's doing something wrong.
The whole time.
It's interesting. I feel like it's interesting to hear it from artists because as someone who is not an artist or not creative, it's just kind of like it blows my mind to see what is happening whilst that's all kind of going on and seeing such a set. We mentioned then the worst gig you guys have played. What's the best gig you've ever played?
For me, we played
Different ideas of the best one.
O2 Islington, yeah.
What a venue that is.
That was
by the way.
amazing.
Seriously.
Yeah, no,
we've
I
done
played live.
Yeah, we turned that place upside down. It was fucking brilliant that night. It was so good.
What's one music
See, that was
idea you guys have always wanted to try but haven't attempted yet?
So what was that?
Music idea? As in like instrumental wise or?
Could be anything. It could be anything you want.
Yeah.
I guess using a lot more like for the songs, a lot more
Synthetics.
synthetic soundscapes and stuff.
Yeah, different sounds, new sounds. But at the moment, we're very much like guitar, drums, bass, standard. But now we've started properly using synths, get different sounds in there, really build the song from not just the front but the back as well, and put it through.
It's interesting. I see. I think that's a really nice development for you guys to go into. I can't picture it yet, so it'd be quite exciting to kind of see that. I want to talk about some of the promo you guys have done for Honey. It's really made me laugh. Some of the social content. I think it's a great way to connect with fans. Social media. I mean, it's almost like an artist and a band is more a social media creator sometimes than an actual artist. Do you guys just try and have fun with it? Do you see it as a chore? Obviously, you work with Vienna, who's really proud of some of the work that she's done with you guys. How do you find it?
I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I do enjoy it. It adds a little something to it, obviously, but it can get a bit like you're doing skit after skit after skit after skit, and you just want to land. Do you know what I mean?
And it's not the one that normally lands is the one that
no effort.
Took about 6 seconds to record,
whatsoever.
and it gets like 200,000 views, and you're like, how? And you put like a really nice polished piece in that you're like really happy.
Not
with.
even 1,000.
Awful.
Always.
Social media in general, it's so like I don't know what works. It doesn't seem to have like a pattern on what works and what doesn't.
You have to find a niche.
Yeah, you
and then
have to find your thing.
I like it because I think people are on social to be educated or entertained, and it is really entertaining. And you listen to it, and you're like, "Wow, this is good." You add it, and you can really build that relationship with the fan. As musicians, what's the best piece of advice you've been given, and why do you think it stuck with you?
Best piece of advice.
Don't put an album out because no one wants to hear it.
Yeah, that was the best.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Because if no one's asking for it, release it. Yeah.
We're gonna spend like $3,000, $4,000, record an album, and sort of 10, 11 songs sort of thing.
It's our distributor.
Yeah, and our distributor who works for Sony, he's been in the music industry for quite a while. He's such a blunt guy, but I love him for it. And he just said, like, "Why are you doing that? Like, no one's asking for a High Life album. No one's wanting or expecting one. So why would you put yourself like that and put out 11 songs where it could, like 10 of them maybe get completely dropped and no one hears them? He's like, just stick for a few singles, get some traction, and then put one out."
Yeah, it's a good point. Like, a lot. Even there's not many albums coming out. I mean, I know Drake released 3 last week, but
That's great.
normally it's singles, isn't it? Because they want to please the algorithms on socials. They want to build that up, and maybe then the singles will come an EP or where it goes. I think Drake was trying to get out of a label deal, and he had 3 albums. Right, we'll throw it all into one, but.
Yeah.
As a band, what's the topic of conversation you boys could talk about for hours?
Ooh, music.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Hours and hours and hours and hours.
I think we all have different things that we like.
Yeah.
It's so like music's so subjective, isn't it? So one person's best song in the world is someone's worst song in the world, and you can debate on it for hours. Like, yeah, you can lose yourself for days doing it, can't you?
Absolutely. And guys, if Donald Trump asked you to do a private gig at Washington, would you go?
How much are we getting paid?
He's going to pay
you a round of golf.
He's going to pay you £30,000. Travel is included. But if he says, "I want you to do a cover of Sugar Babes," you've got to do it there.
No,
We're going to do covers. We're going to do covers. We're our own band.
Yeah,
We don't do covers.
So if he went, right, you don't do covers, but I'll pay you 3 million.
Yeah.
Definitely. 100,000,000%. What time do I need to be there?
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. Right, we're going to get on to the music news now as we're moving forward. So, yes, one of them is Drake dropped 3 albums at once. Rumors have it is to get out of a record deal. But that could be just rumors, basically. Some of the promo that he used was building a massive ice blocks in the middle of Toronto and having people chisel away until they found the date. It was actually a streamer that found it, which Drake personally invited to his house and gave him the full 100k marketing budget. How nice would that be, boys? 100k marketing budget would be
it'd be beautiful.
be something, wouldn't it? Yeah, the latest is the halftime news for the World Cup. So at halftime in the World Cup final, Madonna, BTS, and Shakira will be performing. Boys, what do we think about halftime shows? Is that something that has a place for it? Should it be in sports? It's a very American thing that we're seeing over here now. So, yeah, what's your thoughts
It's
on it?
very American.
It's very American. I think it should be there. I think music should be in a lot of things, to be honest.
But were you saying like a halftime show for like the World Cup?
So yeah, this is for the World Cup final that those three artists have been announced for. It's very Super Bowl, isn't it? Any place you can get music and exposure, I think, is a great thing. I'm never going to complain about it. I do feel like it splits opinions, though. You know, there's a lot of football fans with no interest in seeing those artists, and there's a lot of fans that would love to, wouldn't they? So
yeah.
Just the worst thing with your team's like 3-0 down and Shakira. You know, that's not something you want to be seeing. I would say before or after,
just even more raging. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on Let's Start a Band podcast. I'd love to be a band member one day if the talent was ever there. But to finish up, talk to the people that wouldn't have heard you guys before. They've not listened to Honey yet. They've not seen you live. What are you guys all about, and what can they get excited for in the future?
We're about having a fantastic time, having fun,
All good
making
feelings.
good music.
Energetic, good feeling.
Energy.
That's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the performance is great. The tunes, honestly, guys, you'll listen to one song and you'll add all their songs onto your playlist. So after this podcast, go and do it. This has been Let's Start a Band. High Life, thank you so much for coming on today. It's a pleasure seeing you at Wreckfest and pleasure having you here. Thank you so much.
Legend Josh, thank you.
Thank you.